21 and I've got leukemia. Jimmy Teens gave me this video camera to make films with, but I'm shit at being on films, so I thought I would instead ask my friends loads of questions, so I got out of it. So yay! Who are you and how do you know Constanze?
Oh, my name is David and I know Connie because I was unfortunate enough to go to school with her.
Okay, well, my name is Joseph Eckworth. I know Constanze because I'm one of her many ex-boyfriends, but on top of that we've now been friends for around 9 years after the tragic breakup.
I am Nikki and I know Constanze because she was in my corridor at Magdalen at our university. We were on the same corridor and it was the best corridor. It was a corridor full of party and also, yeah, it was also full of much annoyingness, but party too.
Constanze?
I'm Helen and I know Constanze through mum.
I'm Jane and I know Connie from school.
How did you find out that Constanze had cancer and how did it make you feel?
Well, Connie phoned me up like this was three years ago, and you know, I wasn't really very happy about it at the time, and it was all quite a kind of new experience because I was the first person out of my friends and family who I knew had got cancer, so it was kind of, I didn't really know how to deal with it at first, but over time kind of worked out like how to approach it. I don't know, that's embarrassing.
Constanze told me she had cancer via Facebook chat. It made me feel sad.
I think Eleanor Backus told me? Eleanor Backus told me. And that was really hard and horrible and she cried a lot and I cried a lot. And then I went and told Nathan. And then I cried a bit more and Nathan was just like, stop crying and go away. And so I went away and I went back to my parents' house for the night because I was like, well, this sucks. I'll go and make somebody else cry instead. And that's funny.
I'm sorry, I should have laughed through that whole answer.
I found out through a variety of ways. Firstly, Constanze told me through Facebook chat, and then Nikki told me thinking I didn't know, and then I found out through many other means, like college.
Well, she rang me up to tell me she was in hospital with anemia and she told me the numbers and then I told my mum and she went, oh, it's probably leukemia. I mean, I hope it's not leukemia. And then a few weeks later Connie texted me and went, oops, did I forget to tell you? And I was like, yes you did. Because she hadn't written me a letter in ages. That's how I found out. Obviously it made me feel sad.
What has been your personal highlight of Constanze getting cancer? Cancer.
Well, the real advantage from my point of view of Connie having cancer has been that she's been around more often to go out drinking with me and go to the cinema, which is what happened today, so that's been a real thumbs up from my point of view.
Cancer.
My personal highlight of Constanze having cancer has to have been being able to drive around and park using a disabled pass, often in the best spaces at Sainsbury's and Cineworld.
I think highlight would be reading her blog, just because it always makes me laugh. Just like, even when it's really something crap has happened, she always makes me laugh, which is the weirdest thing. It's like, I'm in such a bad mood, I'm going to read Constanze's blog about having cancer to cheer up. Like, that's weird, but it's great.
The blog.
She's really good at writing me letters.
Has Constanze having cancer affected... I've forgotten the question. Has Constanze having cancer affected... I've forgotten the question again. Maybe this is it wrong. Has Constanze having cancer affected your lifestyle or your relationship with me? Or Constanze? Because we're definitely not the same person. Shit.
I think this is a bit of a cliche, like everybody will say this, but you know, it's really brought home to me that cancer is a big deal in lots of people's lives. So on the basis of that, I've stopped eating tubs of lard, I've stopped smoking, I no longer put my head in microwaves for fun, I don't, I've sold my x-ray machine. So yeah, it's like I've really thought more about you know, my own health.
Not particularly, only now I think I drove you to hospital once.
Me? Well, it's affected my relationship with Constanze mostly in that she hasn't been there. So she went away. Originally, she went away because she had Stephen Fry disease, and then or something, and then she was gone for a long time. And so then I only saw her every now and again, and that was sad. And it was like, oh, well, this sucks. And so my relationship with Constanze kind of became my relationship with a blog, which is also a bit weird. Or my relationship with other people talking about Constanze and less actually seeing of Constanze. And then occasionally I'd see her and she'd either have like crazy hair, or like no hair, or like no arse, and then some arse, and I was like, yay, arse! And I was so happy when she got her arse back. I missed her arse. So yeah, it affected my relationship with her arse. That was sad. Oh! So one thing that did change as well was that I had a massive naked picture of her on my wall for a really long time, which Helen did as well. Because Helen had, Constanze had naked Constanze on her wall for like a year, or for some of her first year, and then Helen had it on her wall for the second year. And Helen went away, so I had naked Constanze on my wall. So everybody would like walk into my room and go like, oh my god, who's the naked chick on your wall? And I'd be like, yeah, she's got cancer. And they'd be like, it was brilliant. It was so funny.
No.
I like to think no. I'm one of the good ones. My lifestyle's the same, and my relationship with Connie is beautiful, and we regularly write each other letters at least once every fortnight.
If you had to compare my cancer to a food, animal, or literary character, what would it be?
I'd compare it to parsnip, which is basically disgusting, and I hate parsnip. But you know, if you take it bit by bit, then eventually you'll eat all the parsnip. So, and then everything's okay again.
I think I would have to compare Constanze's cancer to Walter Kurtz from Heart of Darkness, as he is deep inside the river of Constanze's body and is now operating under its own command.
I think I would compare it to an octopus because it's got lots of legs and they reach into lots of different parts of Constanze's life and other people's lives, which sucks, but at the same time can be pretty, but it's usually sucky.
It would be a rabbit, because rabbits breed exponentially, and so does your cancer, with exponential population growth.
I don't know. Tyler did and from Fight Club, because you are consuming Connie, but you will not win. Woo! And also you won't kill it.
No, I'm more of a burp than a fart, Jay, you know this.
But I kind of basically realised that my job was to just offer whatever Connie needed.
Look how nice my shoes are!
She also dumped me by text.
Right, you're looking very nice today.
Thank you, David, that's very kind.
Connie has been gorging for the past half hour on satay sticks and cream.
I can't get in there.
She is now struggling to get inside her lip balm. Just made.
Constanze, where were you when you found out that you had cancer?
Jay, you've not got the point of this, Jane. It's not fun. I'm not gonna like do a fucking tap dance. You can see me in the background. Jane, what do you think about the weather today?
Cold. Really cold.
Probably be a rabbit, because rabbits grow exponentially more.
No, don't film.
It's gonna get right in there. Jesus Christ.
My heart's in my mouth and my mind's in a perk. I believe and I know that I'm seeing.
Joe Eckworth as... what do you want to be?
Innocent bystander.
Constanze Dennis as the cancer patient.